Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Quien Inmortal y hoy les traigo un video de cómo jugar con Yaa como profesional. Les traigo al mejor jugador de Yaa en T3 Arena. Su nombre es T3GOD. Él es muy bueno, ha ganado múltiples torneos anteriormente y él les va a contar qué es lo que hacer para jugar con este personaje y también van a saber si es que es bueno después del buff que le pusieron de agregarle 4 balas. De todas maneras, aquí van a conseguir todo lo que necesiten, así que recomiendo que miren todo el video. Yo, después de que lo entrevisté, me puse a jugar partidas y ni se imaginan qué tan mejor me puse a jugar con Yaa, así que espero que lo mismo le pase a ustedes. Disfrútenlo. So can you just briefly introduce yourself, man, and like what's your gaming background?
So I'm T3GOD. I have played T3 since it first came out. I've won like 8 championships, some with the best players in the game and some with, the newer players. I've been maining Yaa as of lately, but I've played Yaa, Skady, Hua, Vincent. Gaming background, I've played video games since I was like probably 6 years old. So playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 4, whatever that was back then, like the Call of Duty 4, way back when, and playing like Mario Karts and Nintendo 64 and all that. I'm a little older than most of the on T3 right now. I'm 28, so yeah. But yeah, the Yaa played about once or twice. That's it. I was 60 games.
Damn, okay. I mean, what got you into competitive gaming? Like what made you main Yaa?
Honestly, so what got me into competitive gaming, first of all, just like gems and money from T3. I really like if I would have been streaming and playing competitive back when like I played Call of Duty, I probably would have made some money because I was really good at that game. Like when it first came out, Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare and the Modern Warfare 2. I wasn't old enough. First of all, I was like 13 or 12 then. So, and after that, I just never really tried to play competitively. I really enjoy playing competitively. That's fun.
What made you choose Yaa as your main?
So Yaa's it's pretty much like Genji from Overwatch. She has some crazy combos. You can wipe a team in like 2 seconds if you have her ult, or if your team has their whole team kind of low, you can just dash, and you can just clean up an entire team by yourself. She's really good at following through kills. So let's say your Jabali's fighting on point, they get the Jabali low, you just dash in. Usually there's a healer next to him. You'll damage that healer, shoot the healer a couple times, and then dash again, and that's 2 kills just right away. Because she's just so strong at finishing people off, just to make sure that if they are low, it's a free kill.
Oh, there you guys have it. Some tips are already, just at the start of the intro on how to get better at the game with Yaa. So, I mean, for those people that may not be very familiar or just new, because there's a lot of hopefully we get a lot of new players coming into Precision 2, and people don't know who Yaa is. Like, can you describe like who Yaa is and like what makes this character in the game?
Yeah, so I would call her, she's a flank hero. I call her like a combo hero because if you're focusing on just like one target at a time, I really don't think she's like that strong. If you're going against like Mark, Gloria, Gatlin, she's going to be strong. But her pistol, it's not as strong as most other guns in the game. But like you just want to, again, it's comboing with her. You're going to do a little bit of damage with your pistol. You'll deflect and do like 1,400 damage, and then you'll dash to finish them off, and then you combo into the next person with that same dash. So it's more of she has a high skill cap in my opinion, but she put a lot of damage at the same time, especially with her recent buff. She upgrading her ammo from 9 to 13, I think's what it is now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she's a good hero. She was like C tier. Now I'd put her in like A tier.
Oh, okay. I hear you. So that means like is that why you withdrew or like yeah, you were drew to like main Yaa as your main character instead of other ones?
Yeah, I was just drawn to her because she's just super fun to play, honestly. Like her ult can devastate, like wipe a whole team. And I don't know, she's just fun. She's just like, she's so agile and she can just like, I like to play heroes that usually aren't the overpowered heroes like Osis or Aletta or anything like that. Kind of like to play like off meta. But she's super fun. She's just like, especially when you deflect someone just like shooting at you, there's nothing more satisfying than that. When Gloria is like shooting at you the whole time, you deflect all of her bullets right back at her and kill her. It's satisfying.
I hear you, man. That is satisfying. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. So what do you think about Yaa's playstyle? Does she have any weaknesses that you think of, or like you can think of for her strengths?
Yeah, definitely. So her strength is she's really good against hit scan heroes. So hit scan heroes are Gatlin, Mark, Skady. Skady's kind of a good counter to her. It's balanced. So if you get webbed, you just deflect and get out of it. But Skady, Mark, Gatlin for sure. She's a really good counter to those. She's really good against healers. She's really good against tanks. Her weaknesses are flank heroes. So like an Aletta. Shell's really not bad. Mainly Aletta Osis because he can get away. Skatey's a good counter to her. Heroes that are good at getting away from her mainly. So if you dash in and you have nothing else to get away, they can get away easy, super easy, and they'll just kill you because your gun's not that strong. So you have to make sure that you finish off like an Aletta, because if not, if you dash in and you don't kill the Aletta with that dash, you're gonna be dead. So that's definitely her huge weakness. Like, again, with Skatey as well. If you dash in, Skatey has her web and you've used her deflect already, and she webs you, you're just gonna die because you can't get away.
Okay, so be aware of characters that if you know that they cannot stay in place for you to kill them, then it might not be a good idea to just go and kill them.
Yeah, definitely. And then something in my opinion that a lot of Yaas do that they shouldn't do, they try to flank a lot with her. I know it's kind of weird, but you want to hover around your tank because your tank's going to be getting people to like half health a lot, and he's going to be in the middle of the fight. And if you need to back up and retreat to get cover, your tank's going to be right there. You don't want to, it's not like an Aletta play style. You want to hover around with your tanks because, again, like I said, you're going to get them low. You're going to dash in. You'll dash right back through to your tank. You can be right behind that shield again.
Awesome, man. I mean, that actually leads me to the next like, just perfect timing. It's like, is there any specific strategies or tactics that you think work particularly well with Yaa?
Yeah, for sure. So like what I said, so I think that, so either you have a couple things here. So Yaa, Victor, if you're trying to do a 3-stack, Yaa, Victor, Neon is a great 3-stack. You just follow your Victor around, man, and he'll get him half health. I do this with Rodeo, and whoever's healing us. So Victor will get him half health. You just go in there, dash, and kill him. You just follow them around the map. Just follow your tank. Another good comp is just jab Iris and Yaa. Give Yaa that Iris orb, and then just dash in, get a kill, dash back to your jab. Just go to point. Honestly, you should always want, because like if you're going against 5 DPS, Yaa's probably not the best one to play. If you're going against like 2 tanks, a healer, and 2 DPS, she's good. You don't want to play Yaa against a bunch of flankers. You want to play her against like either a tank heavy comp or a comp that's not able to move around a lot. But one thing I will say, whenever you are in like a team fight, if you are staying with your tank, but if there's like a Gloria or a Gatlin or something like that that's far away, it's messing you up really bad, just dive right into her. Deflect first. Don't dash first, deflect first, because you want to, because if you dash and then they shoot you, you get them low or whatever, and you're low at the same time, and you have your deflect, you deflect and they don't shoot you, you're stuck because you can't dash away, you can't do anything. You're just gonna be stuck with your gun, and most people's gun's gonna outpower the Yaa gun. So you always want to have an ability on cooldown with Yaa.
That's a really great tip. Thank you, man. I mean, I'll take that to myself. I always dash first.
Yeah, I always say my huge thing is you want to deflect, do about 1,400 damage to like 1 or 2 little things come out with your deflect, dash in, shoot about 3 or 4 times in their head and they're dead, and then you can just dash back to your tank.
Awesome, man. All right, that's great advice. So
oh, well, obviously if they don't see you, if there's like a Gloria like wall clipping or something, just shoot her in the head and then dash, and it's a free kill. Especially with those 13 bullets, it's super fast now.
So you have to be more aware of what you're doing with Yaa. It's not as easy of a character that you just overpower anyone.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, awesome, man. It's like, how do you prepare, like, for, because have you used Yaa in tournaments, and if so, like, how do you prepare for it, or any competitive matches? Like, what's your goal?
My goal for the most part is to pick a healer. If I'm playing Yaa and I kill a Neon on the other team, and our team has a Neon, most likely we're gonna win the fight. Even though it's a 4-on-4 fight, they don't have a healer and we do. Most likely our fights, we won that fight. So I'm always gonna go for a healer there. If I am able to survive and get out, that's good. If not, I got the healer, and that's all that really matters to me in that point. Especially in like a big team fight when that's happening against the top level players. Definitely pick the healers, or focus like distracting like the best players in the game. Yaa's really good at that. So let's say I'm playing against Myron and Os. Dash in, hide from him, just make him just look at you the whole time. Hide from Myron, get your deflect out. He's gonna shoot your deflect. He's gonna have full health again because he's getting healed. But just as long as his attention's focused on you and you're like making sure that the best players looking at you the whole time, then that means that your team's going to be killing their worst players while their best players looking at you. I mean, you're just pretty much a distraction, because like if it's a one-on-one fight, you're not going to be able to pick an Osis usually, because he can just get away or heal himself, or his healer will heal him. So being a distraction with Yaa is always good, but picking healers is what I always recommend. Go for that lab, go for that Sentry, go for the Neon. And I guess to bounce off that kind of just forgot here. So in Overwatch, people always preach that you always want to focus on the other team's ults to see what they've used. You don't want to use your Yaa ult if they have a Neon ult, or if they have a Yaa, an Iris ult. So if they have an Iris or Neon ult, if you pop your ult, you're just going to die, because they're going to instantly out heal that. So you either want to kill that healer first, or you want to make sure they have used ult before you use your ult.
Okay, yeah, there's so much awareness with this character.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So like for any new players coming into the game, or just aspiring people that kind of maybe want to take the skills from Overwatch, like you said, to P3 Arena, how can they improve just through practice by using Yaa as an option?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say just practicing, just playing, man. Just like keep on going against the high level players, play in scrims, play ranked all the time. The more that you play her, the more you'll understand like how her deflect works. Like with Fort and Christina, you can deflect, but you can't really like. It's going to do only like a little bit because you're going to take damage from them because they have like radius damage. So you'll take damage, but you'll also deflect back. Like Christina, when she shoots you, you're going to take damage, but that burn damage that she gives you, it's going to like, you know, it's like every second it like does a little tick. You're going to shoot out a deflect. So you're going to shoot like 3 or 4 deflects when that little tiny little damage is taken from Christina. So, I mean, honestly, just playing more with her, learning the different, like how to deflect, when to dash in. Luckily, all her bugs are fixed. So like dashes are hitting now. She has a larger clip. Her ult's working fine. So I mean, it's definitely, she's in a good place now.
Do you have any examples, like something memorable that you remember when you think you used Yaa very well? Like you did everything that you said.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I can get some clips and send them too, for sure.
That'd be great.
But there's some ones that like earlier today, I was playing this morning with, I forget who I was with, honestly, but there was a Gloria in the back. I dashed up, killed her, and then so when you dash with her, your dash resets if you get a kill. With your gun, with your deflect, with your dash, you get your dash again. So I dashed back, killed their healer, and then I popped my ult and then killed 3 more. There, you know, I did a team wipe on it was on Giga Cave at that first checkpoint. I mean, I captured the point there for us pretty much solo. So I mean, yeah, she's great for that. When you have that ult, you're gonna get 2 or 3 kills if you use it at the right time. If you make sure that they're grouped up and you make sure that you're full health and you make sure that they haven't popped an ult, you're gonna get a couple kills if you use it correctly.
Thank you. Are there any common mistakes, or like, yeah, are there any common mistakes that you see other players when they're using Yaa?
Yeah, definitely flanking. Because like if you're flanking, an Aletta's just gonna go kill you. Aletta will just pick you out all day, and Osis will pick you out all day for the most part, because you just want to stay around on your team. There's too many Yaas that try to 1v5 a whole team, or 1v1, 1v2. She's really a team player. If you don't have a good team, if you don't have like a good tank to float around, Yaa is going to be very hard to play. You have to be floating around your tank to be able to survive. At least for my play style, definitely just floating around your tank, finishing off low heroes, and dashing back to your healers and tank again.
Awesome. I think you've already mentioned this before, but I was about to ask about a team-based game in case you didn't go into it. But you so how does Yaa fit into like some team composition? I know you said to work with it works well with tanks, right? More elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah, so she works. So it's honestly with Yaa, in my opinion, it works. It matters about more who you're playing against than who you're with. So if you're playing against like 5 DPS or a bunch of flankers, you really don't want to play Yaa. So if you're playing against like Kazama, Shell, Aletta, Diggy, Skady, like all 5 of them on the other team, you probably don't want to play Yaa because they're just going to get away from you and they're going to be able to kill you super easy. She works really well against hit scan heroes and against heroes who are teams that are grouped up. So like if you have like, you know, like Labula, Sindri, Jabali, Ruby, and Skady, they're mainly going to be staying around each other. So that's going to be huge for you to like, your ults are going to be crazy. Your dashes are going to be doing a lot of damage. And I guess for your own team, you definitely want to have at least 1 tank on your team. The best team comp in my opinion is 2 tanks, 2 healers and 1 DPS, or 1 tank, 2 healers, 2 DPS, or 2 tanks, 2 healers, 1 DPS. You always want to have 2 healers or 2 tanks in my opinion. It's the best comp, but maybe not on escort you want DPS, but definitely on control you want 2 tanks or 2 healers. It's super strong.
How do you think the latest balance, like adding four bullets into you know, Jazz chamber, like does that make her meta? Does that make her a lot more like significant in the game?
Yeah, I think it makes her more significant. She can output a lot more damage. It's easier to like kill. Usually when I played Yaa before, I would get people to like 600 health, 400 health, and I would die. Now I have those extra 4 bullets to finish them off, and it's a game changer. Healers are a lot easier to kill, even Alettas or anything like that, because you used to get them just to like literally like 500 health, and you just couldn't finish them off because you felt like you didn't have enough ammo. And I don't think it makes her overpowered. I don't think it makes her meta or anything, but she's definitely strong. I mean, I would give her middle A tier. If I was putting her on a tier list for, you know, playing her all the time. Again, she like sometimes you just get countered though and you can't do anything. If they have like a good team that's really good at just staying away, and like if they have like a Osis, Aletta, Skady, something like that, it's gonna be hard for you to kill their DPS.
I hear you. So you've mentioned that like Of course, Yaa requires a lot of strategy and awareness, and you play a lot of ranked with her, right? Like, how do you stay focused and you handle the pressure when there is pressure in your ranked games as you're playing with this character?
Honestly, just playing more. I mean, I thrive. Like if it's a 5-on-2 fight at the end and I have an ult, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have fun doing this. You just gotta have fun, man. It's just like gaming. You can't feel the pressure with gaming. You just gotta have fun with it. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win.
There you guys have it. Yeah. So do you know if there's like any specific communities or resources that can help people like play with this character a little bit better or better in general? Outside of playing?
I will say that I'm gonna start streaming again on Monday. My internet's getting fixed, so you can definitely drop by and watch my Yaa streams. I'll definitely be streaming probably like every day, every other day on Twitch. So you can link that in the bio or whatever you need to do. If anyone needs to learn how to play Yaa, I definitely got that. You can always join our exclusive Discord or join. I don't know if there's any other Discords anywhere who help. There was like, or Sirius. I don't know if that's Myron's like club that he made there, but exclusive or Sirius, we'll definitely be able to help you out with anything you need. You just ask questions, just tag me or tag Myron. He's very knowledgeable as well. Just tag any of us. We'll be able to help you out.
There you guys go. So now, of course, a little bit of like more personal questions. Do you have any goals or aspirations as a professional player for T3?
Honestly, my goal right now with T3, I don't really have any like goals right now because I feel like I've achieved most of it. I guess my goal now is to have my Twitch kind of pop off. That's kind of like my goal because right now, I mean, I've won the tournaments. I've been there. I want to win that 5,000 one. I haven't won that yet. I've getting second place on all the 5K tournaments. I've gotten second place. So the one against Rodeo in the very beginning of the game, the ones against IJ and Rafa and them on 3v3 and in 5v5, I got second place. So we won money, but we didn't win the big pot. So definitely building more is my goal, and then winning that big pot, that #1 spot in the 5K.
I see. So I was gonna ask if there's any upcoming tournaments or events you're looking forward to, but you just gave me that answer. The Arena League, right? Do you have any advice for people wanting to reach like the top, like as you have?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say to reach the top, find a good team to play with. First of all, if you could just solo queue and just invite friends, whoever you're playing with. If you think they're good, you always want to have like a good tank, a good flex player who can tank or heal, and then another good DPS to play with, in my opinion. That way that your tank healer can swap around, and you have another DPS that you can play with. It's a team-based game. You can't solo and carry your entire team, in my opinion. It's very balanced to where T3 made it to where you can't just 5v1 an entire team by yourself. Your team has to be somewhat decent.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. And I just have one more last question. Like, where can people follow you or like watch your gameplay? I know you mentioned Twitch, so you might want to mention that again. About your strategies and like what you do.
Yeah, for sure. So you can follow me on Twitch. It's T3GOD TTV on Twitch. I just changed my name. So T3GOD TTV, which is Twitch TV, obviously. You can just search on there. You should be able to find me. Again, you can join in the exclusive Discord too as well. I'll post in there once I start streaming on the announcements. I'll just post that announcement there if you want to check it out. I don't have a YouTube or anything right now. Just going straight through Twitch right now.
All right, thank you so much. Obrigado, man. It's a lot of information. I think a lot of people will appreciate it. People have been asking like, about what's going on with Yaa and the buff she's getting. Is she good or not? Like, I want to use her. And I think they will get a lot of useful information from this talk which she's had. So thank you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. Have a good day.